ways. But the language issue, which is the talk of the town nowadays, is that people, they say, oh, they are Malay, but they promote a language which was actually a bastardized language, a version of the Dutch language. So they may argue the point with them, but they are very adamant because they get funding from the Afrikaner to promote.
Can you give me an example of Afrikaans from the Dutch, complete sentence of the Dutch, and then to communicate with the servants between the slave masters?
So you remember we discussed earlier, silat.
Silat, yeah.
No, you say slat jou. The I became silent. So ek gaan vir jou slat. There is no comparison to the word in in Dutch.
Yeah.
So silat was used, but they still use when the child is naughty. They will still say ek gaan jou slat.
That means
you couldn't get a hiding for the child.
Okay.
So then there's the other one also. Ons gaan nou eet by die tafel. Nou tafel in
table.
Yeah, that's in English, but in the Brazil is meja.
Meja, yeah.
So they have taken meja away and they put in tafel. Now, I should know this. I know. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Race tafel.
Race tafel, yeah.
It's still used here.
Yes.
Now race tafel. Now the race tafel we still have. When we have what you call it a meeting with people, you invite people to come and eat. They call it a race tafel. That is something that's been used here all the years. But they say we created that word race tafel. It's not Indonesians didn't create it. What was created already was already part of the Dutch language.
Yeah. For us, race tafel means rice with complete food, different kinds of food, and the way you eat it, you put in one plate, like just we have.
Yeah.
You put everything in one plate, so we don't have that customs like in European style. First, second, third plate, we put all together in one, and no dessert, no appetizer.
Oh, okay. Now we have changed it a bit. We still have now appetizer, which is samosa. With dalcha. I don't know.
Yeah, but the way we eat it, we don't. It's not in our culture to have appetizer. To have appetizer and dessert. No.
Yeah, but they have now formed that it's part of the race tafel to have all that included. We start with the savories first, which is samosas, dalchis, and what else? Yeah.
Cook sister.
No, cook sisters. Oh, cook sisters also a bit of an argument. So you get the cook sister.
Yeah. In the book, yeah.
But then you get the cook sister, which they say it's a bola.
Bola. Oh yeah, bola is more like donut.
That's it.
Yeah.
But the real cook sister is with a lot of clapper in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's the real cook sister. So they, some of the Cape Muslims will say, no, that is the real cook sister. Which I will argue it's not the real one. Because my mother used to make the real cook sister. And that's with a clapper in the middle. Not with just sprinkle over of clapper.
Yeah.
That is not a cook sister.
Okay, interesting. I never found that with the clapper inside.
Yeah, we brought it. Remember the glass of
Yeah, you brought it.
My wife made.
Yeah, remember. So once again, the Afrikaans actually is an invention, slang.
Slang. You must also remember that when English was transported, the correct word was transported to America.
Yeah.
They didn't call that English that they have Americans. Some do, but it's not Americans.
Yeah.
It's English with the slang.
Yeah.
The same with English in Singapore.
Yes, Chinglish.
Singlish, they call it
Chinglish. Chinese English.
yeah. A mixture, and it becomes slang.
Yeah, yeah.
The same in Australia, also with the slang.
Yeah, it's like no good lah.
Yeah, you put something towards it, but the original, if you really want to study the language, you have to study English.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no other way.
Yeah.
Even in Australia,
Yeah,
also.
yeah. I remember like it's not good. It's not good. It's proper English, but
Yeah.
in Singapore, no good lah. So there's like a Chinese.
The mixture of Chinese and English.
Yeah.
Even in Australia also, but they have more slang there.
Yeah.
And then the other extreme is the English that's spoken in the West Indies.
Mm.
You can't understand a word they are saying because
You mean in Caribbean?
Caribbean islands. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I
I don't know if
I have
like
difficulty with their accent.
it. Yeah, but most of the time they're on drugs.
You know, once
they start singing all these crazy songs.
once I was in, I forgot, Bahamas or Jamaica, and then I couldn't understand what the immigration officers say. So I said, "Come again, please repeat." I mean,
Yeah.
he thought I didn't speak English.
Oh, okay.
So I said, "No, your accent is very thick.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand." He
So-
thought that I don't speak English.
So that is the thing that's off now.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
So that's the thing. I mean, the way they're going about it is two persons,
Yeah.
Fatima Ali and Muhammad Alexander, of how they promote Afrikaans
Yeah.
amongst our people.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, even my chuchu
Yeah.
find it very difficult
Oh.
for Afrikaans because we are still in a so-called apartheid society,
Yeah. Yeah.
which there is no mixture of the Afrikaners, the white Afrikaners, and the
Mhm.
locals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, they do go to school, but it's a tiny minority. So if you have a school of Afrikaans-speaking children, 90 to 95% will be white Afrikaners.
Ah. Yeah.
Less than 5% will be persons of color,
Yeah.
which includes us and the Khoisan,
Khoisan.
which is little. So how can you promote a language amongst the indigenous or people that say they like it, but they don't really like it? But there is no interaction between the races still. It's still racist.
So is it a dying language?
I don't know if you know Charlize Theron.
No.
Charlize Theron, was it this year? Yeah, she came very, they attacked her because